What do you want?
Okay, while we are here, we will pay a visit to the sewers, where there is something interesting to be found for a future quest. I know it doesn't make much sense role-playing wise to, know where a certain item is for a certain quest that we don't even have yet. But there are so many quests in the city that if we don't try to take an efficient path, whoop, I skip the cinematic. We'll watch it some other time. So, some puny surface dwellers have come to their death. It'll be just extra treasure for my collection. My pets have been causing much anguish in your surface realms, haven't they? They have been so useful at collecting the surface pinklings. My pets use the flesh for food, and I get the pretty treasure. My pets, kill these intruders.
We're all doomed.
These should go down with a few fireballs as well.
You disturb me.
Night singer may darkness prevail.
Assuming we can get out of there quickly. Okay, now the ogre mage.
Yeah.
The worthless lives end here.
Ulza. Now Natha.
Yes.
Oh no. Come on.
Why me?
So Zekel was held by the carrion crawlers, so we'll have to wait it out. In the meantime, here there are some corpses. Tucked in the wall.
Go pester someone else.
And we can't move around with them because we don't have the strength necessary. We'll have to wait until Zekel regains movement. In the meantime... I'll save the game here. Sewers? Because we missed the cinematic and that sucks. I really want to show it. The sewers cinematic. Yep, it's a nice one. So you can hear carrion crawlers as you go down there. And indeed, that's what you meet.
I don't want to talk.
Jalcales?
Yes, if you wish.
Okay, finally. So we have this corpse. It's really heavy. Zekel will carry it, but even he will be overburdened.
Go pester someone else.
What?
So we'll cast Draw Upon Holy Might, which should give us enough strength to carry it around. Yes.
Yes.
And exit. And we did pick up that ogre mage's ring, right? Yep, it was a ruby ring.
What? Yeah.
So that's a quest item for later. For much later, actually. Our next destination will be the Elfsong Tavern.
What you want?
Aye, you be fighters and mages and monster killers, I'll be, yeah. We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster death throws to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome be them monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favor and place a blade in their gut. Well, we killed at probably like 200 hobgoblins in the start of the game, so I think we did our part. This place is described in much better terms by Volo. Decorated by a stuffed baby beholder over the bar, this place is dimly lit by many wandering blue-hued drift globes. And we see none of that. I would love to have seen the stuffed baby beholder over the bar, but it's nowhere to be seen, and I don't see any of these so-called drift globes either. Several dark, twisting stairs lead up to private meeting rooms that can be rented. And in Baldur's Gate, there is only one stair that is rectangular. This tavern is named for an unusual haunting, a ghostly female elven voice, heard from time to time all over the establishment. And it is never heard in Baldur's Gate. By tradition, music of any sort is not sung or played in the tavern. The ghostly lady has the entertainment to herself. The only detail they really implemented is that there is indeed no music playing here, but apart from that, BioWare's implementation of the Elfsong Tavern is rather
It is done.
bare bones. There are not too many details, well, real world details that they put into it.
You want some whiskey?
They just offer, well, cheap drinks and rooms. We are here to talk with Huzzam again.
I think I had too much to drink.
Hey guys, I'm so glad to see you. So how's it been? I bet you want to know more about the Iron Throne. Yes, we'd like to know anything you have to tell. You should really go to their big headquarters. They're planning big things there, really big things. Oh, that was so helpful. And that's the last we'll see of this guy. Hello. Might I have but a moment of your time? Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh wait, you wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah yes, well how do I approach this? You are for hire? I mean, I need a job done. Get my intent? A job done. Strictly hush hush, I believe you would say. Speak your mind, sir, so I might know your meaning. I should like to procure your talents for a unique service, though it's not like you would have to do anything socially untoward. Well, perhaps a bit, though not so much untoward as illegal. I'm listening, though my ears don't hear so good lately. Perhaps I should test them with the rattle of coins. Oh, of course, the bit of coin to jog your memory. It's just as I imagined. Oh, this is just so naughty. Ahem. Here, mate. Those 5 gold get your attention? Hee. This guy is so innocent. Maybe we can bribe him again. Oh dear, I couldn't hear a word you said, though if I had, I would have answered more. Oh, but you're a shrewd one. It's such a fun game this is. Alright, partner, 5 more gold and not a silver more. Whee! How many times can we bribe him? I think that'll have to do. Anyway, it's not really worth it. So what's the score, my little friend? That's the spirit. A little larceny never hurt anyone. Well, it won't hurt me anyway. And to be fair, I would prefer if no one else suffered any injury during this exploit. I mean, I want you to steal something, but I want you to do it in as nice a way as possible. It's roguery on par with Danilo Than of Waterdeep, and I'll pay you well. 500 gold for one night's work. It's better than you could hope for in a year on the docks. You can stop trying to sell me, I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you were willing to take such a risk. Oh, damn. That's a lot of text. Oh, it's a marvelous trinket, a wondrously curious little toy from distant Lantern. What did they call it? Oh, yes, a telescope of all things. It's a misleading name for such an interestingly crafted artifact. Golden extra far seer would have suited its craftsmanship so much better. There is not another like it in the sight of the trackless sea. The others I know of are as big as elephants, and you couldn't steal one without an elephant to haul it. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but I don't share the love of gems that possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function, but it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands, and if those hands just happen to be mine, more the better. The tele thingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, and were it in the possession of anyone else, it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, the temple to God. Being the god of artifice and invention, his followers take to revering mechanical devices, and will not part with an original at any price. It's not as though they make proper use of such things, keeping them behind locked doors where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. The tele was made to be used, not worshipped. It must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica, but would you wish a copy of a diamond? It's just not the same. Okay, well, to make a long story short, or a TLDR, he wants us to steal a telescope at the Hall of Wonders. 500 gold for all that, eh? This is not a bad offer, though I think you could do better. It's a risky venture, I'll grant you that. Perhaps I can sweeten the prospect a little. I will add a magical item from my own personal collection. It will be difficult to part with one of my treasures, but definitely worth it. Will it suffice for you? It's a start, though not nearly sweet enough to take the bitterness from my mouth. What else have ye? I'm afraid I simply must draw the line there. To trade 2 of my treasures for 1 would be the height of foolishness. The deal is that I said so, as the saying goes, take it or leave it. Alright. Wonderful! Oh, this is so bad of me. Well, I shall leave you to your preparations. It'll certainly be a test of your mettle entering the hall. I imagine an experienced rustabout such as yourself will case the joint thoroughly, eh? Get the guard schedule down and all that. Oh, if only I could be a part of it. It's thrilling, like the songs of legend. I'll meet you back here once the burglary is announced. Hehe, it's too much fun. Okay. Well, we will do it, no problem.
Yes.
And that should be it
How's
for
that
the
thought?
Elfsong Tavern. For now. Next thing we'll do is visit this house,
Yes?
which is locked.
Luck be a lady.
What?
But most locked
If
house
you
here
wish.
can simply be lock-picked, and then you can enter.
Uh-huh.
And here we meet with the necromancer Archeon. I've got a dirty deed for ya. How about you go down in the sewers and bring me up a body? Now, I don't ask questions about how you come about them, and I don't want any questions about how I use them for. Bring them to me when you find them. Well, what a coincidence. We've been carrying a corpse we found in the sewers.
Yes. What do you want?
Speak up, speak up!
Ah, ripe one. Yeah, you done well there, haven't you? Here's 250 GP to relieve the stink of it all. Ah, Nemfre, I'll have that ring yet. Apparently he's gonna use that against the other necromancer.
What?
And in fact, we will kill him.
Out with it.
Because he's worth quite a bit of XP. He's you can also retrieve his amulet on his body. If we were doing the quest, we would return that to Argelinian. But since he has not offered it, we do it just for the XP.
Uh-huh.
And also so that we can peacefully loot the rest of the house,
Great beauty.
where there is a medium shield +1.
Wherever fate
Pleasure
takes
to
me.
meet you.
Is that her? Is that his wife? Oh, well. Didn't come here for nothing. Found a potion.
Luck be a
Yes.
lady.
If
And that's all we had to do here. So in the next video, we will travel to the southern part of town. So see you there.